Hello, welcome back to FatherofTwo Plays Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, Blind. Last time, we explored Prague a little bit, and moved to help our doctor friend who seems to be under attack by Diwali thugs. We took a few tries to get our way in there silently, then we took out a few guards and snuck our way into his panic area. And that's where we ended off, so that's where we'll continue. Okay, let's use the elevator to the workshop. Can I open that? A lot of graffiti down here. Is it like formulae? It's a lot of numbers, 2027. Huh. And just like a ridiculous amount of augs hanging from the ceiling. What does that say? Phono Yard? Yellow Rebel Submarine Club? Metallica? Like Metallica? The Jammin' Brothers Playing in Your City Oh Lord Tour. And ADGA? Huh. Oh, what's this one? Iron Maiden China?
Jensen! My favorite techno wonderkind! Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
They're not gonna be a problem for now. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't
Some
think
trouble,
it's about
okay,
money.
if I'm honest.
I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Especially, not
Diwali
personally.
internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Had to set
Sometimes
a timer,
people
I
don't have a
apologize.
choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
This guy reminds me a bit of
You mean... Oh,
Leonardo
shit!
da Vinci for
Why
some
didn't
reason.
you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty folks of yours. A real close look.
Creeping me out a bit, man.
So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
Gross. That's my body you're talking about,
What
man.
exactly are you going to do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
Just sort of get in
You've
there.
never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want
His
me to
eyes
fix
are real
you
red. He
or
looks
not?
tired. Let's talk to him about those guys
Hang on a
upstairs.
sec. You're going to put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with
I'm
the
a little
Diwali
worried
is
about your
nothing.
chair, man.
Otar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen.
Jensen is quite
Otar
eloquent.
Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
Yeah, I guess so. You sound like way too excited for me, though.
All right. Let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away.
Don't just chuck
like you're
myself on
someone
the floor.
else. But Kohler's gonna bring you
A
back and
lot
make
of
you
blood
again.
there.
Before you know it.
Alright. I'm gonna die, aren't I?
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to. Your retinal display should be back soon.
Is he missing some
You
fingers?
can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking augs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out.
What the hell is going on?
Rebooting was the only way
I'm
to save
freaking out a little bit.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these, I think it's better if I show you what I found.
His one hand
Bring
looks
up your
like
system display. You need to see this for yourself.
I forget what they're called from Mass Effect 3
These are your implants. You're familiar with all
or
these,
Mass
right?
Effect in
Yeah,
general.
David
Tally
Seraph
is
installed
one.
them. Took 2 years for my
Quarians.
body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler?
So just
Why
like
do
I
I
thought I
feel
lost
different?
a bunch of my
Something
augs.
was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man, hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
Caps.
More than your
Oh,
body can
cool.
handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you
Remote
activate one of
hacking.
these suckers.
Tesla. Oh, that looks cool. Stun guys with that. Nanoblade. What do you shoot it? Because you can already stab guys with those. What else we got? Focus enhancement. What does it do? Oh, it looks like it slows down time. Icarus dash. Oh, that
It's
must have been
okay,
what those
Jensen.
gold guys were
One
doing.
isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
Titan. Some type of armor. I'll read over them after, I guess. Let's activate one he wants. How do I do that? I guess I'll check out, like this Tesla one, or maybe this Icarus dash. Use L to navigate and press X to select one of the experimental augmentations.
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you. See that?
Sure.
Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know
Dorsal
is the
propulsion
explosion
camp.
must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun.
Okay. Does it have to be one that I'm using? Like... I guess let's go with the radar here.
Go ahead, Jensen.
Circle.
Shut down one of the implants you're not using.
Oh, one of the ones I'm not using, okay. Press triangle to see which augments can be disabled. Okay.
Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using.
What's this one? Smart vision? I definitely want that. I guess let's shut this down.
Go ahead, Jensen. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay. So that was just a tutorial. I was afraid I deactivated that marker system.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure
Maybe
they're
it
not from
is.
Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new augs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph
mystery.
installed all my augs. If there's something inside me I don't know about, he's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarah's work. These new augs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out.
Okay.
Pretty fucking cool, actually.
I doubt I'll be using that because I don't intend on being under fire much. Let's talk to him about
You ever
the
seen
odds.
anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less augs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what. Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful, is what it is.
Okay. Let's talk to him about
Why
Seraph.
would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. Well, what are you thinking?
I'm
Don't
thinking
know
how
yet.
much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. It was a few
Right
months
after the
there
end of the
that
first game.
The more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
I agree.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, I got places
Right.
to be, my man.
Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble.
Nice.
Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you.
Okay.
Well, unless...
Unless what?
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... It would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
Yeah.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise? I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd
Yeah,
say
of
that.
course.
I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same
I have no
Otar whose
idea
men
who
were
that
looking
is.
for books out there before?
Oh, okay.
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for
Okay.
the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
I think we'll do that. We got some praxis. That's good. Hey, I'll take that. Search that medical box. We don't want to leave anything behind, right? Nothing under the trash. Oh, got some crafting parts there. And then we'll see about getting that part, because of course we want to be able to use or optimize our augmentations, right? If you don't, you're nuts. Oh, cool. anything else? I checked over here already. A newspaper. Samizdat. Resolution 3507. A problem for all. Litlek. Top story. If you're augmented, you must be aware that the United Nations are sleeping peacefully at night beneath the cover of their olive branch with dreams of stripping you of your rights and dignity. The UN Resolution 3507 is an obscene moral betrayal. Rutgers ARC are rightfully attacking the insidiously labeled Human Restoration Act for going against the very things the United Nations is supposed to stand for. Without a control chip inserted for good behavior and official papers congratulating you on your loss of rights, resistant augs will be promptly herded into more suitable accommodations courtesy of their local law enforcement. Welcome to Gollum, citizens. But what if your all-natural 100% prime society stake? It doesn't affect you, does it? Consider this 13 elected individuals have ruled over 7 million human beings must give up their livelihoods without appeal to be licensed and monitored as if criminals, and I'm guessing you weren't asked for your opinion. Augmented or not, who will the next inscrutable world powers summarily judge as problematic? Resolution 3507 puts the world on notice that organizations like the UN feel they can do what they wish. It's time to tell them otherwise or become the next pariah on Vogue. We have been warned. Panchaea, at the bottom of the deep blue secrecy. In 2027, Panchaea was humanity's titanic plan to save the world. A 1.5 kilometer deep installation plunging to the bottom of the Arctic Ocean. Built by 100% augmented workforce, it was our helpful answer to climate change. Until it mysteriously blew up on the day the Augs went crazy. 2 years after the incident, it remains conveniently unclear what happened at Panchaea. Amidst conflicting reports of human remains, corporate sabotage, and radioactive salvage, we wait for the official truth. Engineering failure, or another augmented horror story. More and more, Panchaea feels like $1 trillion hole in which to hide $1 trillion secret. Okay, so this is like an alternate newspaper. And the newspaper seemed to come on, what, disposable tablets? Alright. Anything else to take in here? Wonder if I could talk to that guy. Perhaps I will in a second here. No, nothing up there. What about here? You are not good at that, Jensen. That needs a tuning. Ooh, Neuropazine. Nice. Maybe we'll trade it for information with that other guy. Now that we have a few of them. Hey, is that some parts? Yeah. What else do we have here? Can't look in there. Got another ebook. Let's finish looking just in this general area first. What else do we have here? Oh, more software. That's just the throwable thing. Hello, sellable. Okay. And is that painkillers? No. Ebook. The world's most wanted. The Diwali family. China's gang problem still holds second place to the criminal activity raging in the Slavic regions. Worse, the lines defining the Russian underworld have blurred since the formation of the Federated States in 2016, with many of their desperate neighbors swelling the Russian mafia to levels never seen before. But for the latest and largest waves in the criminal underworld, you need to head further west to the restless Czech Republic to run into the gang in our top spot for the deserved reputation of world's most wanted, the Diwali family. In 2003, Levin Diwali, son of founding father and brutal crime lord Lakob, left his hometown of Batumi, Georgia, and set up criminal shop in Prague. The Diwali have been in violent control of the European underworld ever since. With the rule of blood that members can only be of direct Georgian descent, Levon Dvali has continued his father's brutal legacy by expanding their ruthless criminal family and redefining what it means to be a gang in the 21st century. Huh. Oh, it's unlocked. Let's check his computer here. House call from Radish Nikolads, I think. At the family to High Octane at Time Stop, so that's probably our friend here. I have been experiencing some strange symptoms since my last visit with you. This is unacceptable. You will do something about this, yes? I will be expecting you tonight. Ask for Miroslava. She will bring you to me. Latest order from Montana Jones to High Octane. Let's read the reference one first. To Montana Jones from High Octane, latest delivery. Shit, Monty. What are you going to do to me here? Or what are you trying to do to me here? Shut me down? Invade my sleep? Give me even more nightmares? 2 of those new augs you drop off, they still had organics attached. Now, you know I never ask questions. Questions are scary. Questions are bad. But when I see pieces of tissue clinging to a P-dot array, the questions I don't ask start invading my eyeballs. I am not a fucking harvester, man. Okay. I know. Well, this is his reply. I know. I didn't know what else to do with the machinery. Poor fuckers were killed by the cops, and I didn't want that stuff to end up in some evidence locker or whatever. This is what they would have wanted, V. At least this way it goes to help our people in some way, right? Monty. Let's talk from Otar B to High Octane. Mr. Cola, recently you ordered some... I'm making him sound like a Brooklyn mobster. Let's just read it like a normal person. Recently you ordered some shipments through us. Very special medical equipment from China. Normally I do not ask our clients what they want or why they want the things they ask us to get for them. I simply negotiate terms and move on. The terms you negotiated, however, were not done through me, and for that reason they remain unclear. I do not like business that isn't clear. So, before I hand over your merchandise, you and I will need to talk. Come to the casino, or I will send my men to escort you here. Mr. Botkavelli. Okay, so that would be about the trouble he's in. Anything else in here? I don't think we got to search this area. That looks like, now I can't remember his name. One of the brothers from AC/DC. The lead guitar player. Angus Young, I think? Let's go out this way, because, oh, did I miss anything back there? This seems like a better what the hell? Oh. Crazy. Okay, well, it doesn't look like I missed anything anyway. I got my augs back, so let's check out 9 Praxis. Okay, well, we're gonna need like all of this stuff, I think. Let's read. The Wayfinder radar system gives the user a limited range radar indicator, which is projected directly onto the eye-nose retinal prosthesis optical user interface. The base model reveals all human presence through a combination of visual, thermal, and motion detection systems. Each updated once per millisecond. Okay. Project the location of nearby units onto the radar Wayfinder. Okay. Radar alarm timer displays the remaining time of target's alarm state. Okay. Topographics. Project the location of nearby walls and solid objects onto the radar. And this is a range boost. Extends the radar detection radius. Vision. Oh. Is there better descriptions over there? The eye-no prosthesis will learn to analyze patterns in movements and behavior, allowing it to predict with startling accuracy the amount of time human targets will spend searching for intruders or investigating disturbances before giving up. That's cool. Enhanced visual processing algorithms allow the Wayfinder unit to identify most forms of physical structures and accurately render them onto the radar. Some acclimatization to the increased processing requirements by the user's visual cortex is recommended before enabling this option. Okay. Range boost. The eye no retinal prosthesis relies in part on the processing capacity of the user's visual cortex. On installation, the Wayfinder system is limited to an extremely short range. Once the visual cortex become acclimatized to the increased neural activity, the gain on the radar can be increased. Yeah, let's take that. Vision feedback. Through the greater exploitation of the Wayfinder radar system and more precise tuning of the thermal detection sensor, the vision feedback system can identify the direction and inclination of targets' heads, providing a near-perfect estimation of their field of view. Yes, we want that for sure. Noise feedback. The enhanced noise feedback functionality of the Wayfinder radar system gives its user a real-time representation of self-generated noise levels and their potential detection range. It achieves this through the installation of acoustic recorders, vibration detectors, and digital analyzers connected to the hearing centers of the brain. Yes, we will get all the radar stuff. Humanity Plus. Okay, must be for filling out a whole tree. What is this? Retinal prosthesis. The eye no retinal prosthesis is the basic chassis for the optical augmentations and must be implanted in both eyes before further, more specialized devices can be purchased. The HUD projected by the prosthesis provides data on the user's medical condition, available equipment, wireless access to personal data storage, and direct audio-visual telecommunications. An optical membrane implant and data frame for visual augmentations. This device is a micro-thin base coating layered onto the inside of the human eye with a synthetic neural tissue spike connected to the optic nerve. It is capable of projecting digital information directly on the retina. Wow. The eye no retinal prosthesis comes with an optoelectronic retinal heads-up display that allows digital information to be directly displayed over the user's vision. And then over here, flash suppressant. Experienced users of the eye no prosthesis can take advantage of its inherent self-preservation abilities, such as the flash suppressant, which prevents temporary or permanent blindness from all harsh light, including the visual interference of concussion grenades and mines. Okay, I don't think I need that right now. This smart vision I'm probably going to need to pay into. Smart vision. The smart vision is an optical membrane implant that enables users already equipped with the eye no retinal prosthesis to locate and reveal persons and robots beyond walls and obstacles. By emitting frequency modulating carrier waves, the sensor detects body heat, heart rate, respiration, and electrical activity, and then, through collaboration with the Wayfinder radar, assembles a complete image of the persons or device, producing the detectable effect. It sends two-dimensional representations of the target's silhouette to the retinal prosthesis, where it is projected as an overlay onto the user's field of view. Cool. I'm going to take that. Wall-penetrating imager. The frequency modulation transmitter installed on the Smart Vision package provides limited range penetration of low-density objects and cover obstacles, immediately revealing persons and devices present. So we got that one already. Highlights useful items within the confines of the Smart Vision area of effect. Okay. Programmed to recognize thousands of items, shapes, global, ISO, IEC identification numbers, matrix codes, and manufacturer specifications. The Magpie upgrade to the Smart Vision base system scans the visible area for useful items. That sounds good, because I miss stuff a lot. And then these increase or decrease my usage. I might need those too. Due to the sensitivity to the ambient electromagnetic field produced by the user's other installed augmentations, the Smart Vision frequency transmitters require a dedicated power supply to counteract a negative signal-to-noise ratio. With fine-tuning, the frequency modulator can be set to cancel out the noise from the user's EM field, requiring less energy. Yes. Near-perfect tuning to the Smart Vision frequency modulator can significantly reduce the augmentation's power requirement. Also, yes. Should we get the Magpie? I'm really torn. I'm gonna leave it for now. LiDAR marker. The LiDAR mark tracker provides visual tagging and tracking of targets via the eye no retinal prosthesis. Advanced functionality is provided by an onboard LiDAR, laser scanner, and electromagnetic field interpreter. Base grade mark antenna. At its lowest level, the LiDAR mark tracker provides the ability to track up to 10 targets. The LiDAR antenna signal can be upgraded if desired, increasing the amount of trackable targets. So this increases it. Upgrades to the active antenna on the LiDAR can increase the gain on the receiver, allowing the LiDAR to split its focus across multiple subjects. So that's up to 20, and then that's up to 40. Don't need that right away, I don't think. Oh, I need this. Social enhancer. The Computer-Assisted Social Intelligence Enhancer, or CASE implant, analyzes the behavior patterns of conversation subjects and provides psychological data to other social assistant AUGs. In cooperation with the eye no retinal prosthesis, the CASE implant optical psychophysiological response analyzer, aka optical polygraph, assembles a rudimentary psychological profile based on facial expression, body language, and environmental cues, providing the user with various tools and strategies to help manipulate and persuade subjects during social interactions. Yes, I want that. I always want to be able to do all of the persuasion and talking stuff in RPGs. The Dialect Enhancer parses the information gathered via the CASE's optical polygraph and provides recommendations to the user regarding ongoing social interactions. The user may then release a cocktail of pheromones into the air around the subject. These pheromones are artificially produced from the 3 classes of putative human pheromones: axillary steroids, vaginal aliphatic acids, and stimulators of the vomeronasal organ. Okay. When combined with proper manipulation techniques and assuming the user has constructed a nominally favorable social situation, these chemicals will help the user sway a conversation towards a desired goal. The enhancer also proposes rhetorical interjections and prompts the user to insert them into the flow of conversation during strategically valuable intervals. Over-frequent application of the pheromones on a single subject may cause permanent psychological problems. That's not cool. Somebody could just be doing that to you and you wouldn't even know. So we can activate one more AUG. Icarus landing? Yeah, that might be handy. What about jumping? Do we not have the super jump yet? The jump mod might be handy. So it would be punching through stuff. But this, if I have this, I'm not going to die from falling all the time. So let's take it, read about it. Essentially a safety device, the Icarus landing system is an automatically triggered augmentation that allows the user to drop from extreme heights without incurring physical damage. The device has an accelerated descent sensor built in. In free fall, the unit automatically generates a fixed focus electromagnetic lensing field. This field magnifies the Earth's ambient magnetosphere and produces a reciprocal effect, gently pushing upwards against the user. This slows the user's fall and facilitates a smooth landing. The magnetic field can also be modulated manually to channel a portion of the energy produced by the EMF generator into a localized shockwave centered on the landing surface. This shockwave generates enough concussive force to incapacitate nearby enemies. It also generates a great deal of noise and will alert nearby personnel. Okay. Upon detection of dangerous downward G-forces, the high fall safeguard system automatically generates a fixed focus electromagnetic lensing field projected downward along the plane of the drop to allow for a safe landing. When engaged, the Icarus strike finishes the landing by pulsing the electromagnetic field outwards from the landing zone, which can result in a loss of consciousness for nearby individuals. Excuse me. Well, that's cool. Let's check out the body here before I move on. Or sorry, end the episode. Oh, we got a pocket secretary on him. We'll read that. Camille Horak. Place for your stuff. From Vaclav Kohler. Hey Camille, sorry to hear about the eviction, man. Fucking bastards. There's a storage area behind my shop. You can keep some of your stuff in there. The code is 1984. Hell, you can stay there if you need to. Just make sure you keep it to yourself. I don't like unwanted visitors. Good luck. Vaclav Kohler. So that's our friend there. Well, before we head up to the surface and possibly find that locker, I'll end the episode. So until next time, if you enjoyed it, please leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and consider leaving me a comment. Let me know what you thought. This is Father of Two, signing off.